I am so glad that you have joined me again today to talk about Louise Hay's points of philosophy. I am Victoria Johnson. I am the Heal Your Life teacher, trainer, and coach trainer here in Canada. You can learn more about me at my website, thetraining.ca. That's thetraining.ca. Without further ado, let's keep going. We did 1, 2, and 3 in the previous video, so please do check the show notes for those. And today we are going to move into 4, 5, and 6. So, number 4, we are worth loving. Really let that sink in. Those aren't just words. We are worth loving. I am worth loving. You are worth loving. And this is just such an important point of philosophy for me, because I always felt like I had to earn love, like I wasn't worthy of love. And I know that you can relate to what I'm saying. I think this is the story for so many of us here. If you will allow yourself to believe that you are worth loving, life changes for you. And if that seems like a little bit too much right now, just being willing to consider that you are worth loving. Think of it like learning to read. When we learn to read, there's a few words that we learn, maybe phrases, before we start school. In kindergarten, we learn a little bit more. In grade 1, we're certainly not reading at a grade 12 level, but by the time we get to grade 12, we are. You know, the same thing can be said for loving ourselves and believing that we are worth loving. Start where you are. Start with what you have and just increase that every day. We talked about affirmations in the previous video. Use affirmations to increase your self-love, to monitor your thoughts. Know that you are worth loving just because you exist. You do not have to do anything to earn that love. You are worth loving. I am worth loving. We are worth loving. So the other thing, number 5, that I wanted to get to was self-approval and self-acceptance are the keys to positive changes. How many of you have done what I have done, which is used self-criticism to try and make positive changes? I can tell you that I did that for decades, and 9 times out of 10, it didn't work out for me, because I thought if I could possibly be cruel to myself and criticize myself and mean to myself and shame and degrade myself, then I would be forced into change. But the truth was that when I embraced self-approval, when I embraced self-acceptance, those positive changes came very, very naturally. So when you catch yourself thinking about self-criticism and thinking that you'll force yourself to change, maybe you're wanting to lose weight and you'll force yourself to change by saying, oh my goodness, you look horrible in those pants. You know, what a loser you are. How could you let yourself grow out of your entire wardrobe? You have to smarten up. By doing that, all you're doing is reinforcing what it is that you don't want. So please remember, self-approval, self-acceptance are the keys to positive change. You can apply that to any part of your life. Just try saying, I approve of myself. I do this sometimes when I'm in a bad mood, or if I'm feeling stressed. I'll write down the words, I approve of myself. I approve of myself. I approve of myself. I have my clients do this, my coaching clients. Over and over, I approve of myself, I approve of myself. Let me tell you, it is hard to be in a bad mood when you are writing the words, I approve of myself. So remembering self-approval and self-acceptance are the keys to positive change. Number 6, and this is a big one, we can release the past and forgive everyone. Really let that land. We can release the past and forgive everyone. Yes, everyone. So even if they have not said sorry, even if they have shown no remorse, even if they have not asked for forgiveness, we can free ourselves by offering that forgiveness. Now, I'm not saying pick up the phone and call them and offer that forgiveness. I'm saying do the inner work to come to a place of forgiving. And I have found that forgiving goes in stages. It's like we do one layer, then we do another, and then another. So practicing forgiveness daily and knowing that you can truly set yourself free when you forgive everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for these 3 points of philosophy. There are 3 more to go, so please do join me in the next video. You will find all of the details in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for joining us here.